Did you know that there are on this planet that doesn't seem real? From winged dragons and unicorns to Bigfoot and the chupacabra, we humans have imagined a vast menagerie of animals that don't actually exist. We tend to be so engrossed in fantasy creatures that we don't pay much attention to many of the 7.7 million different animal species that scientists estimate really live on our planet. Some are so colorful and bizarre that they almost seem as if some overeager fabulist made them up. Here are 10 animal species so strange and wonderful that they seem make-believe. Number 1. Dingiso. Imagine a tiny black and white kangaroo that lives in trees, and you've got the basic description of the dingiso, Dendrologus bizo. The animal, which resides in the mountainous rainforests of New Guinea, grows to as much as 2.5 feet, 76 centimeters, in length, possesses a long tail, well-developed hindquarters and a habit of moving both its hind feet at the same time in a hopping gait, just like the bigger Australian kangaroos that we're all familiar with. The dingiso sports curved nails and cushion pads lined with rough skin on its large feet, which enable it to get a grip on tree trunks and branches, where it uses its long tail for balance as it climbs. Like the kangaroo, the female dingiso has a pouch on its abdomen, where its young riders as they suckle milk from one of its 4 breasts. Sadly, their numbers are declining due to loss of habitat, hunters, and a low birth rate. Number 2. Golden lion tamarin. You probably won't see one as a guest judge on American Idol anytime soon, but golden lion tamarins, Leantopithecus rosalia, are the rock stars of the Amazonian rainforest. The diminutive creatures, whose bodies can stretch to nearly 9 inches, 22 centimeters, in length plus a tail of up to 13.5 inches, 34 centimeters, have a striking mane of lush, golden fur, which frames a gray-black face with startlingly anthropomorphic features. These primates, which spend most of their lives in the trees, use their long fingers to climb and swing from branch to branch, and to snare insects, fruit, lizards, and birds for food. Both genders split responsibility for raising their young, with males sometimes carrying babies on their backs between feedings, as if they were human yuppie dads. Their young are usually twins. Unfortunately, these magnificent creatures are critically endangered due to logging and agricultural expansion that are destroying their habitat. Number 3. Giant oarfish. Slithery giant sea serpents have inhabited the nightmares of sailors since ancient times. It turns out, however, that the real-life creature that resembles them most closely, the giant oarfish, Regalicus glesn, actually isn't a snake but rather the largest bony fish in the sea. The rare creatures, which are found in tropical and temperate waters at depths as low as 3,000 feet, 914 meters, have shiny, silvery bodies, bright red crests on their heads, and toothless mouths, which they use to suck up and filter small fish, shrimp and other invertebrates. Relatively little is known about the fish, which probably only come to the surface when they are injured or dying. Therefore, marine scientists were excited when, in October 2013, the bodies of 2 oarfish. Number 4. Platypus. This semi-aquatic, fur-covered, duck-billed, web-footed mammal that lays eggs seems to have been assembled from bits of other animals. Hailing from Australia, the platypus is about 2 feet, 61 centimeters, in length and weighs just 3.5 pounds, 1.5 kilograms, source, ADW. In fact, the platypus, Ornithorhynchus anatinus, is so odd that when English naturalists first obtained a carcass for study in 1799, from New South Wales Governor John Hunter, they worried that it might be a hoax foisted upon them by a mischievous taxidermist. The platypus is a forager that scoops up insects, larvae, shellfish, worms, and gravel with its bill from the mud on the bottom of streams. It stores its finds within cheek pouches until it reaches the surface and then uses the gravel to mash up the food for eating. A platypus has no teeth. Despite its seemingly awkward design, the creature turns out to be a surprisingly adept underwater swimmer, thanks to its webbed feet and beaver-like tail. Number 5. Tasmanian devil. One might think the Tasmanian devil is a fictional creature, cooked up by an imaginative animator for the Warner Brothers Looney Tunes shorts. But it's actually a real animal, Sarcophilus horizii, which is indigenous to Tasmania, an island to the south of the Australian mainland. The size of Tasmanian devils varies considerably, depending on diet, habitat, and age, but large males can grow as long as 2.5 feet, 80 centimeters, and weigh as much as 26 pounds, 12 kilograms. The devil is a stocky animal with brownish-black fur, white throat patches and spots on its sides and backside, a pink snout and a big powerful head and jaw. The latter enables the scavenger to gnaw on the already dead carcasses of wombats, wallabies, sheep and rabbits, though devils also will eat insects, larvae, snakes and vegetation when the opportunity presents itself. Contrary to its cartoon counterpart, the actual Tasmanian devil is a slow, lumbering creature, not a frenetic whirlwind, though it is known to get loud and rowdy when eating in groups. Source: ADW. And despite its fearsome reputation, conservationists are worried about the devil's long-term survival, because they're threatened by a contagious facial cancer that killed off 60% of the population between 2000 and 201. That's it for the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.